doing?
What's really going on with Cypher and his mysterious powers? Why did Jordan end up throwing the first punch even after Marie refused to fight? And most importantly, how the hell are the students supposed to stop a villain who can control minds without even lifting a finger? Welcome back to Your Nerdy Show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master, and today we're breaking down Gen V Season 2, Episode 4, titled Bags. We'll dig into Cypher's terrifying true abilities, Cate's desperate gamble, Marie's dangerous new power-up, and what this all means for the rest of the season. Let's unpack this wild episode.
Welcome to Truth Bomb America. Bless your hearts and...
The fallout from Jordan's truth bomb. The episode opens with chaos still raging in the media after Jordan's decision to speak out about Cate's attack. On VOT News, Cate is paraded around like a victim of Starlighter extremists, while Jordan is painted as a liar who's just hungry for attention. It's classic VOT spin. Truth doesn't matter as long as the narrative sticks. And to make things worse, the new dean, Cypher, isn't letting the story die down. Instead, he comes up with the perfect distraction: force Marie and Jordan into a very public fight. Refuse the order? Emma gets shipped back to detention. It's brutal, manipulative, and exactly the kind of twisted PR stunt we've come to expect from VOT. Before diving deeper, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. With the tragic passing of Chance Perdomo, the show lost Andre, one of its strongest characters. Rather than recasting or introducing a brand new face, Gen V has doubled down on developing its existing core: Marie, Emma, Jordan, Cate, and Sam. And honestly, it works. The smaller, tighter focus gives more breathing room for character growth, even if Season 2 doesn't feel quite as fresh as Season 1. This episode especially shows how much more layered Jordan, Marie, and Emma have become.
Statement.
You do not have a fucking choice!
The Cypher problem. Cypher looms over this episode like a dark cloud. He barely needs to appear to make his presence felt. Hamish Linklater plays him with this chilling calmness, a predator who doesn't need to raise his voice to make you squirm. But here's the kicker. Marie learns during her private lesson with him that she can't sense any compound V in his blood. That suggests he isn't a supe at all, which immediately begs the question, how the hell is he doing what he's doing? Cate, Jordan, and Marie decide the only way to find out is to dig into his personal life. Cue one of the most unsettling discoveries yet. Cate and Jordan break in. Cate and Jordan infiltrate Cypher's home while Marie distracts him in training. Inside, they stumble across a shocking sight: a frail, withered old man hooked up to machines inside a hyperbaric chamber. Cypher claims this is his father, but given how VOT always hides things in plain sight, can we really take that at face value? The break-in also doubles as a chance for Cate and Jordan to reconnect. They argue, they slut-shame each other, they laugh, and they share a moment of fragile forgiveness. It's one of the few times the show slows down to remind us that these two were friends long before the lies and betrayals. But Cypher catches on quickly, and Cate, she gets summoned to his VIP box during the big fight, tasked with pushing him into revealing who or what he really is.
Where does this go? Is here good?
Emma's new confidence. Meanwhile, Emma takes on a much bigger role this season, pun intended. Gone is the insecure girl constantly shrinking down out of self-hatred. Instead, she's stepping into her power, literally and figuratively. With the encouragement of new friends like Harper and Allie, Emma is finding confidence. Harper plays coach, reminding Emma that she doesn't need to punish herself to shrink. And Allie, well, her power is pubic hair manipulation. Yeah, only the boys' universe could pull that off. But crude joke aside, this subplot highlights Emma's growth. For once, she's not just tagging along. She's the one sneaking into Cypher's private box through the pipes, carrying a tiny hidden camera to catch him red-handed. Let's be real. Only this show could give us a POV shot from inside a toilet as Cypher almost sits down. And yes, we all got a shot of Linklater's prosthetic ball sack. The boys' universe has never been afraid to go there, and Gen V is proudly following in those footsteps. Emma barely escapes disaster, but it's a triumphant moment for her. She grows back to normal size, reunites with her new crew, and shows that she's no longer just the insecure little cricket. Cate's doomed gambit. Now let's get back to Cate. She thinks she's got the upper hand when she confronts Cypher, claiming she can read his mind and knows he's not a supe. But the confidence doesn't last. Cypher isn't rattled in the slightest. He doesn't care if she knows the truth, because he has something far more powerful on his side: control. Cate doesn't even realize the trap she's walked into, and by the time she does, it's already too late.
In her blood. Bloodbender versus genderbender.
The public fight. Blood versus gender. The big event arrives. Marie versus Jordan. Live in front of a roaring crowd and national cameras. The setup is designed to humiliate Jordan and make Marie look like the golden hero. But Marie doesn't want to play along. Instead of throwing a punch, she plants a kiss on Jordan, rejecting Cypher's false narrative entirely. For a second, it looks like the whole scheme is about to fall apart, until Cypher says 2 words from the VIP box. Watch this. Suddenly, Jordan punches Marie, against their will. That's when it becomes clear. Cypher's power is a terrifying form of remote mind control. He doesn't just push people like Cate does. He puppeteers them completely. Cypher's puppet show. This revelation changes everything. Cypher isn't just manipulating situations behind the scenes. He can literally use people as his weapons. He doesn't need compound V coursing through his veins. His power is something entirely different, and it's far more terrifying. Through Jordan, he stages the perfect spectacle. The audience gets the fight they wanted, Jordan gets painted as the villain, and Marie gets the hero's applause. It's classic Vought manipulation, elevated to horrifying new heights. Marie's bloodbending evolution. But Marie isn't just Cypher's pawn. Earlier in the episode, he taught her a new trick, lifting living beings by connecting with the blood inside their bodies. It's an insanely dangerous technique, and in the climax, she's forced to use it against Jordan. She levitates them, their blood cells straining to the breaking point, and only lets go when they're seconds from exploding. It's brutal, terrifying, and the perfect way to cement her role as Vought's next big star. The crowd eats it up. Marie is celebrated as the ultimate champion, while Jordan is humiliated as the scapegoat. Cypher's narrative is complete. Cypher's win, for now. By the end of the episode, it's clear. Cypher has won this round. He has the students under his thumb, the public on his side, and Cate's attempted blackmail completely neutralized. But there's one glimmer of hope. Right at the end of the fight, Jordan briefly manages to break free of Cypher's control, telling Marie to stop. That tiny moment suggests Cypher's power might not be flawless. Maybe, just maybe, there's a weakness the students can exploit.
Become legends, and some legends become gods.
The bigger picture. This episode raises a crucial point about villains in the boys' universe. With Homelander, we've always known he won't die until the very end. He's too central, too powerful. That can sometimes be frustrating, like watching heroes smash against a brick wall. But Cypher feels different. He's clearly the big bad of this season, and the show is framing him as someone who can be beaten. The tension isn't, will they ever win, but how the hell can they possibly win? And that makes him an exciting, terrifying addition to the story. So, what's next? The students now know the truth about Cypher. They know he isn't a supe, but that doesn't make him less dangerous. If anything, it makes him more unpredictable. Marie has unlocked terrifying new powers. Emma is stepping up as a leader, and Cate is on the edge of redemption but still trapped in Vought's game. Jordan? They're bruised, humiliated, but maybe the key to finding Cypher's weakness. The fight isn't over, it's just beginning. And that's where episode 4 leaves us. Cypher has the upper hand, the students are more divided than ever, and Vought is spinning the narrative in real time. But one thing is for sure, the gloves are finally off. Thanks for watching Nerdy Show. I'm Spoiler Master, and I'll catch you in the next breakdown.
Oh, Marie Moreau's got to respond or this fight is already over.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.